I used to be stationed over here. What a shithole. Where are we going?
We're actually gonna run ball poster 1 and 2 today before we go out. So
I guess in this area it's supposed to get down to -3 or 4, and then oh wait, here we go. There's my exit. Shitholder. The rock. It's gonna get cold as hell, and then it's supposed to warm up tomorrow, and we're supposed to get rain. So with all the snow, it's gonna turn into a giant shithole. We'll be like pigs. So we are in Kel Amsi. Beautiful. Kind of looks like the Black Forest. Drove up in the hills for a bit. Got all our stuff packed.
anybody got a medic bag on them?
I got a first aid kit.
I got a telephone.
So now we're gonna drive somewhere else. This is our guide for the day, our buddy Dave. Another old school grunt.
Over here.
And he's faking tree.
Reclass now.
Reclass.
I don't know.
Shotgun. And we're off. My ruck weighs way too much today, but I'm doing comfort camping. Just like this guy. Look at this guy's ruck. He's got some stuff. Climbing now. This is Pablo's leg day. This is his only cardio for the month.
You don't want to overdo it. That's how you lose gains.
All right, so we're skirting this hilltop. We got to cross here, and we're gonna work our way up there. So, Pablo, you're up first. Got your iPro safety vest.
I got my PT belt.
I'll give you 100 euros if you cross it without falling
Maximo.
in. So we think we found a good spot. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but right there through the trees, there's a little open area, and that would, if it'll hold 3 tents and a fire, we'll probably take it because nobody's coming up here. So just trying to find a good place to cross. Out in the wilderness, you do not want to mess with cold water.
Don't push me, man.
I'll kick you really hard, and it'll give you momentum across. To boldly go where no Germans will go. Look at this view, guys. This is amazing. Beautiful. I was told this is called the Hunsrück area, and I've heard it was beautiful. I was stationed over here for 4 years, never checked it out. Well, here we go. There's our camp. Look at that. That's the only time the ACU color will be half decent. The green one, actually his green one doesn't stick out too much because it's in the shadows, so that's good. I'm actually gonna put some pine branches down over mine, and then Pablo's right behind me. So yeah, we'll be good. I mean, somebody comes traipsing through here, we'll hear. But there's a wildlife fence right there, so only avenue of approach is that way on this side of the creek or from up there from the trail. All right, let's go camo up and get some dinner. Holy shit. Gonna melt the whole forest. Yeah, let's see what it does to that little can.
Yeah, that's
Expert Dave over here. He's got a badass cooking
and
kit.
it goes quicker if you put a lid on it. You know that, right?
He's got his little tactical tent. Pablo's over there still fucking around.
Oh, work.
So mine's a one-man tent, but I got room for one Pablo if necessary.
You could put a second person.
He could fit in yours too. You guys do head to toe, so you don't interlock on accident. Well, then you're definitely interlocking. That's not good. All right, so we made our way back to where we left the so-called trail, which was covered in snow. Not really a trail anymore. Just checking out our campsite from around the perimeter, seeing what the flames look like and all that, and you can't see a damn thing. So we're also playing with our night vision devices. Yeah, so that's right up on the camp. Fire's pretty low still. Good enough to cook, low enough to not get busted. Dinner time. What is this? Curry? Japanese curry? Veggies and goodness in there. Hell yeah.
How is it?
He's got a whole bunch of meat over there.
So I went to Air Force Survival School in Spokane, Washington. And, you know, there it fucking rains and miserable weather all year round.
Yeah, it's like here, huh?
We got lucky. The whole field problem with fucking rain. So every day you had to build a fire to show the instructor, and he would tell you the method and what you had to use. You know, but there was no bow drill shit. You know, and it wasn't even. It was either with matches or with a lighter. Whatever you had in your survival vest. But because it didn't rain, there was no times where it was shitty like this here. He would take his canteen and pour it. Okay, no, but you know, you just like dapped it off. You could get it going really easy. There's no big thing. And then
That's old
you get a rabbit. You get a rabbit, and one person out of the team has to sleep with the rabbit. You get 1 meal per day in the evening. Whether it's some kind of meat they give you and you got to preserve it and cook it, or if it's like back in those days they had these lerps where it's like our MREs nowadays. And then you had a rabbit, and the rabbit they try to make it till the end. So one guy had to sleep with it, keep it on a leash, and give it a name.
Oh,
And he's the one who had to kill it.
oh man.
Yeah,
That
our guy
sucks.
couldn't do it, so the other guy had to do it. You take a stick and hit it behind the head, and then you dress it out, and then of course you know you do everything. And then,
Mine was brutal just because
I know.
it was only 3 days.
yeah,
So they were like, oh, you know, you can handle anything in 3 days. So they really fucked with us. Paul, go over there by Dave.
no, ours
Ours is just like
more psychological stuff. They had a barrel underground in water, and the water was up to a certain point. They made you grab your legs like this, and then they run a strap underneath your legs, and they lowered you into this barrel, so you couldn't move, and the water was like right up to here, and you thought it's all psychological.
Yeah, that's
okay?
what they
I'm
did
gonna
to us,
fucking die
too.
in here.
Yeah.
And then other things like they,
In Graf, you know, they have all those old bunkers and stuff.
yeah,
And they put us down on one that was half flooded, like probably waist deep, and then they put us in the iron chair. So then it was like chest deep, and you're sitting
Yeah.
there like that with your hands out of the water, and they had a hose. And anytime somebody put their hands down or stood up, they fucking sprayed us all.
Yeah.
So it was, we were like, motherfucker. And then they would take us out one at a time. And like you said, it was psychological. So the guy they would take out, they would just make him make sounds and fuck with
Yeah.
him just a little bit. So we're all just like, what are they doing up there?
yeah.
But it was funny, is like, that was probably like the second day, and from there, they put us in the 5-ton and we're moving us somewhere. And me and my buddy, my sniper buddy, remember learning, okay, whenever you're being moved, that's another good time to try to escape. So we just jumped out the back of the 5-ton, and 2 other guys followed us, and the other guys were like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Because they didn't put the hoods back on us. So we got out. The 5-ton stopped, and we hear the dude get out. He's like, "You fucking idiots, get back in the goddamn truck!" And we're like, "Fuck you!" And we just kept running. So we actually evaded them for like most of the day, and then we came back to the clients because I was like, "Hey, this shit's ending like tomorrow. We should go at least show up again." And we showed up. That's what it was, to see who would actually try to escape in movement. And so them calling us, acting like cadre, that, you know, it was like an admin halt. That was just to test us, you know. And we're like, "Fuck you!" And they're like, "Every other motherfucker in here got beheaded because they didn't try to escape."
They had this big log, and it was like,
That's a funny term for that.
They said, "Here, hold this out like this, because you're not wanting to sign this document, right?" So you hold it. I was like, "Fuck, I can do this all day," you know. We used to do rifle drills when I was in infantry. I'm thinking to myself, all of a sudden a flash goes off, boom. Took a photo of me. On the other side of the log is me confessing.
Oh.
So what you do is you go, okay, you can't do that. Or the guy go to shake your hand and then flash goes off too. Boom, you shaking the hands with the bad guy. So what you try to do is you instead of acting like a tough man, act like a weakling. So, oh, it hurts, and when he grabs you or touches you, act like it's hurting you. So if they do take a picture, you look like you're hurting. So
You know, in Iraq, it's so hot during the day in the winter still, but at night it'll drop down to 40 degrees. So that's fucking cold going from 100. And we would do like these night OPs. So we'd leave at dark, and then we'd come back before the sun came up. And like one night we were so fucking cold, man, because none of us brought snow gear. Like, you know how you go down to like light security when you're sleeping? We were all awake. We had one dude pulling security while the rest of us took turns. We all ran around the roof. So we weren't even looking for anything we were supposed to be looking for. We were jogging around the roof and working out.
stay warm.
And then the dude watching would be like, "All right, I got to do something." It was bad, dude. Like, and it's just because of the extreme difference. Fire's dying down. Got some good embers. Probably last most of the night. Get some pretty good coating here from the trees. And there it is. Whee! Glad I closed my tent back up. Damn. Got my noisemaker. Hey, can I come in there?
No.
No? Come on.
Not enough room.
Dude, I think you're supposed to put your head here.
I will in a minute.
I think Pablo here might be a little chilly.
Probably good.
Nice. You gonna stuff your bivvy with pine?
Nope, there's not enough.
Got his emergency blanket in there. Oh, you got some snow. Hey, there you go. That's insulation for you. So you want snow.
Well, if you look at it, I put a snow wall to block all the wind coming from that side. And I put snow and packed it around the tent so it keeps from wind from coming in.
There we go. It is coming down. It's gonna look all Christmassy. Dude, there's gonna be some badass pictures in the morning.
You mean it's more than what we already have?
Yeah. Dave, whatever you got outside of your tent's caked.
Oh, it's just the sleeping bag cover.
Oh. Good morning. It's about 7 something. Warmed up a little bit outside, but we got a bunch of snow. Some water boiling for some cappuccino. Might try to get a fire going. I slept warm. Very comfortable. Look at these pirates.
Oh, hey, good morning.
Everybody slept good. Very good.
Shelter was hot.
The coffee cappuccino going. Fire. This dude's, so you're our cook, huh?
I am your cook. We got some sausages and we're gonna have some scrambled eggs. Then I got some muesli coming up.
All right, check this out. This is the difference between a insulated sleeping mat and a regular one. I slept on my summer one. I had plenty of layers, but you could see all my body heat melted the snow. Now look at the other guys. They had winter mats. Nothing. Those are just from his footsteps. Okay, he was sleeping insulated anyway, but that means all my body heat was seeping out and all that cold was coming in. I was still good though. What's up, guys? Got a pro tip for you today. It's pretty hard packing everything up in the snow, right? So what you want to do is get it all nice and cleaned off, and before you roll it up wet, go ahead and set it on fire, and that'll dry it out, and then just put it out before it's totally in flames, and then you can roll it up. It'll be nice and dry. Nice. Beautiful. We are out of here. Waiting on Pablo to cross. He probably fell in. No, he's good. So warmed up. Just in time for us to leave. Look at that. Beautiful. That's not beautiful. That's ugly. Let's keep going. What was the lowest it got? -3. We had snow for like half the night. No strange encounters besides somebody coming to pee next to my tent. Trees are cool, man.
I told them how they're like those naked. Remember those naked chicks across the way?
Mm-hmm.
I told them about it, and they ended up telling me in the middle of the night when they knew that. How's your snowshoes going? It's a work in progress. I'll take a week. I'll keep working on it.
I want to see how they go. So we are out. Got to clean the car off a little bit. Get a ride back. Then it's another hour drive for us to get home. We are done. This was more of a luxury camping trip, but it was nice and warm. Get out with the bros. If you guys don't realize, this is kind of therapy for us veterans. You know, we get back into nature, you know, do some kind of rough stuff with our buddies that did the same shit. So it's good, you know. You got the most regular men have their poker night where they get to go drink beer and smoke cigars and get away from their women and all that stuff, you know. Well, veterans, we have camping, and it helps. Definitely helps. So thanks for joining us. See you at the next trip.